Hey everyone, I'm Clue. Welcome back to Soda Dungeon 2. Still whittling away at our Soda Junkie only challenge on to Dimension 4. And we are still keeping to the pace of 1 hour a dimension, which is quite nice. Any upgrades we can grab for the 20k before we move on? 25, so no, not really. Might as well just chuck it into stools and tables, even though they don't really have relevance. And we might as well just buy the iron. And the wood, since it's there, and the crystals, why not? As many as we can. Probably do 10. Still sounds a bit loud, hopefully it's a little bit better. I don't know. I just feel like it's out of whack compared to what it used to be. All I've done is upgrade OBS and Windows update, not upgrade. Either way, Dimension 4. What relic to pick? I think, in all honesty, MP. It's not quite as necessary as I thought, right, because we're not using Big Burp, but if we can find ourselves a Skull Blade, then it becomes really important. The other big one would probably be Crit Chance, right? The Soda Junkies, I think, have a decent amount of inbuilt crits, and then extra damage is always nice, but I think we'll take the MP and try to maybe farm up some Skull Blades to speed this dimension along. It'd be nice if we can start whittling away and get under an hour per dimension. This is also the Darker Lord, yeah, so we get Essence, which is a nice boost, considering we can't really do the arena for it. Also upgrade the Relic a little bit, not much though. And our comp of choice is, of course, going to be Soda Junkies. Not that we can get more gold, I could probably sell some stuff. Why not? One reset should be more than enough. I always get so many more on the second roll. Okay. Anything to really discuss or decide? I guess the script, but the script is more so once we unlock a few things. It has more claw, rock toss, heal. Yeah, that's all looking nice. Level-wise, how are we? 28, so we have a decent amount of evasion now. Yep, chance to evade. Any other big things? Not really. Well, I think I just grind, right, for a little bit. If I come up with anything interesting, we'll come back. Otherwise, I guess it'll just be the drops and the boss, unless I can think of anything else. Actually, one thing worth noting, right, so we're out of keys, meaning I'll probably quit out at 60. That way we can sort of speed things along a little bit, just play to the odds, since we do start with a key every run. Plus, it doesn't hurt being able to equip some stuff, not that we got a lot anyway. So we can quit out, there we are. Close. Welcome to the quit out screen. Okay. Cool, wizard, new quests. 700 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We can also craft now, which is also nice. Oh, we can't make Phantasmal Claws. I still don't know, I feel like they don't give enough damage. Should probably craft the iron, leather, might as well craft it all. The gold will come in handy for the Adventurers Guild. Make iron necklaces. This would help with finding Skull Blade, but we only have 1 and 1. Armor would be nice. Frying pans are always good, simply because of the burn chance, right? So we'll make one of them. Do I need any other weapons? Probably not. We'll just save everything else. You have no frying pan can be the last person for the most damage. Anything else? Spend the essence. 9. Can only really get us MP. Is it? Oh, gifts, butter, emerald. I guess we should do that while we're here. I don't think we can craft it. 5k. All experience and resistance. No, this is key find, never mind. I don't think we need any of them either. No, I think that's all. Back to grinding. First janitor, always a cakewalk. Right, and you can't even KO any of our people at this point either. 2 hits should be enough. Yeah. Anything decent? Skull Blade? No. Oh well. I was gonna quit out because we're out of keys. Definitely need healing stones, so I have to do some grindy runs, which I don't mind. Obviously it takes on time, and overall that's the big objective, is to do this in a timely fashion. So under 20 hours I think would be a good pace. Oh, wasn't talking to you. So we need 5 more healing stones, and I don't think they drop past 100 rights, although I would kind of like to farm for a Skull Blade too, especially for the Darker Lord. Landing the SAS effects is going to be quite big. But we'll start from 1, and hopefully it won't take too long to find a full set. Or at least 3, right? Because I like to have 3 healers, 3 non-healers. Now, this is a bit of a pickle. So, first Skull Blade, but I don't think I get to keep it unless I get to 161. Because it doesn't save progress in between bosses, or 10 floors, right? That's where the update is, using the quit out strategy. I'd have to exit the dungeon manually, lose a magic clock charge to keep it normally. So fingers crossed, I can actually beat the boss in the 4 enemy room like this. And maybe should have used Burp. Should be fine. We also did get 2 more healing stones, so I should be able to go back to progress as well. And then we'll probably just dump the essence into... Oh, that was a bad one, right? Because now it's not back attack. We'll dump the essence into MP. Good, you cycle into healing. I'm not going to go for the poison. Right, I'd rather just the back attack damage. Yeah. Okay. Do 161, and we should be able to keep the Skull Blade. Another one would be great. No, Meaty Club, that's fine too. And now I should be fine to quit out. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep the essence. Right, this is actually a good showcase. So 22 essence, we defeat this mob, we get 23, clear the room, so progress should be saved. Take the bonus treasure as well. Maybe this updates, maybe I'm founding things a bit too much. But anyway, 23 essence. We quit out. Unfortunately, there you go, 22 essence still. Right, so it only saves progress after each boss or every 10 floors. So we should have the Skull Blade. Perfect, but not the extra essence. Now, obviously, to use Skull Blade, we need a lot of MP. More so than we have now. I think that's like 2 charges, right? 15 per 8 MP. Alright, that's a bit better. Almost 5 charges. We will just set it to use it, right, against bosses. So enemy, rank, greater than mini boss, right? So then it should be the boss and the dungeon boss. Dark Lord, is what I meant to say. Specific skill, where is it? Phantasmal Claw, Skull Bash, perfect. That, of course, can have top priority, and I'll probably end up now quitting out whenever we run out of MP. That's the best thing to probably do. Skullblade can also go at the back for the extra damage. Just do that. That should be fine. Nothing else to spend on. We do have 25k, so we should be able to get the next kitchen upgrade. I think maxing that is the most important thing. Essence Gnomes don't work because the multiplier, or the extra essence, is applied to when it calculates the dungeon clear. So it has no benefit while we quit out. And then obviously Inheritance there's no use because, well, we are only hiring Soda Junkies. So at best I need 20 gold to get a full party in the first run. At worst I can just go into the dungeon and quit out. Second janitor, and ta-da, second Skull Blade. So it should be a lot easier since we have the ability to inflict burn. Mind the frying pan got the burn anyway. So 57 damage, plus the extra damage from Skull Bash. Although you don't really want to reapply burn, because its stacking damage is a lot more than the reapplication damage. There's the janitor, so we get to keep our Skull Blade. We'll do this room. I think the script is a bit messed up with the rock through as well. Got to quit out. And yeah, the script's a little wonky, right, because it's greater than 1, so I was only using it on 2 rooms, but it's stronger than the default attack. So I need to just put the heal up one? No. Keep them, because that's the 2 enemy rooms. I need to add in the triggers. So it'd be enemy, any, use the rock throw and then the basic attack. Where is it? Rock throw, and there was something else I wanted to add to. What was I thinking? Alright, big burp for the bosses. Since, you know, poisoning would be quite nice. There's rock toss. It'll be enemy, same as the Skull Bash, just a lot lower priority. Rank is greater than mini boss. Specific skill, no, that doesn't work either. Again, this is where having 2 options would be great, right? If I could set it to both be the boss rank and then the status. Otherwise, it's going to continue to use Big Burp. I mean, Big Burp does have a decent damage multiplier now that I think of it, actually. You know what? We'll leave it. We'll try. Specific skill, Big Burp, and put it above Rock Toss. Right, so they still prioritize healing, which is what we kind of want. I don't know how efficient it is, especially on the, say, Darker Lord, but then Big Burp. We'll give that a go. Anything else? 2 Skull Blades. No, we should be able to get to 300, I think, off of the damage now. Let's see. Be able to clear rooms easily too. So those 4 attacks clear 1, and then Skull Blade clears the other. Perfect. The janitor, and our HP isn't doing so bad, right? With the heal stones, we're able to recover a decent amount per fight. though it looks like the Janda is going to take a little bit. The Dark Lord will be something because of the, well, A, the speed. He has more back-to-back turns than a usual boss or Janda, and then also the Petrify and Burning, right? They're the two statuses he applies. But, you know, we'll get through it in the end. It takes a little bit of grinding, it takes a little bit of grinding. Right, boss time. So I'm definitely grabbing the last kitchen upgrade for a little bit extra HP. I am actually also going to craft an Infected Edge, right? So we don't have any more poison vials, it's fine. Just for the chance to poison. I think landing both the poison and the burn on the boss is going to be a necessity. So we'll go Infected Edge, 2 Skull Blades. Do I need anything else? Can I buy anything else? I might as well grab the Power Forge. I don't think we can level up items. I don't think it would make a substantial difference either. And then upgrade-wise, yeah, there's nothing. Okay, now we just have to get to the boss without losing anyone, and then beat the boss. This is probably going to take a few attempts, and I might end up having to grind it a little bit. Go time! Thanks for a lucky walk. Would have liked to heal up a little bit more. Pretty sure we can get KO'd off of both the regular attacks and the double attacks. Right, Craig Stomp does 106. No, it's not too bad. Okay, so we definitely want to go for the poison. So I'm hitting with the Infected Edge, and I'm burping whenever possible. It's a bit annoying that one of our Skull Blades is gone. Probably we can still land things really easily. One party member gone. Still no poison. Still no poison. And no poison. I think if I don't get either status effect in the first round, it's probably a wipe. I don't feel we have enough damage. Get this done before he wipes our party. Especially with that, the back-to-back attacks. Finally got the poison. I think it's a little late. We'll play it out. Once we're down to one party member, I'll quit out so we don't waste the clock charge. Oh, I was meant to Skull Bash. Poison damage is nice, it's just not strong enough. Come on. Oh, look at that. The lucky tick of poison damage. Yeah, so we had to land it, because one more round and I'm pretty sure we're done. Pretty sure he would have done the back-to-back attacks too. Okay, another boss down by just scraping through. Damage-wise, I mean, we're there, right? Focusing all the experience onto one character is definitely working, rather than splitting it between, say, the Mystic and Nurse like I'd normally do. There is some value in this strategy, and not needing to heal too, just going for max damage. Still don't know how we'll fare against the last 3 bosses, they'll really be the pickle. But, timing-wise, did we do better? That's the big question. So Dimensions 4 took us about an hour. Still on pace. It's good. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.